That's my mother.
As soon as those words were spoken, David immediately apologized for his earlier rude behavior. What he didn't realize, though, was that the woman standing before him was actually his first love, Mary. Let's rewind to 40 years ago, on a snowy night. Mary was in a sudden car accident that left her with a mysterious ability. She stopped aging. What she never could have imagined, however, was that decades later, she would fall in love with the son of the man she once loved. Meanwhile, back in his room, memories from the past came flooding into David's mind. He was taken back to an afternoon 40 years earlier, when a young David stumbled upon Mary fixing her car. Always kind-hearted, David went over to help. But the moment Mary took off her scarf and revealed her sweet, beautiful face, David was stunned. He couldn't stop thinking to himself, how could someone be this beautiful? And just as Mary was drawn to David's kindness and good looks, the two quickly fell in love. Mary was adventurous, so they explored the outdoors together. She loved nature, and they would talk for hours under the setting sun. One evening, Mary gently kissed David, and in that moment they both believed nothing in the world could ever tear them apart. But then Mary left the country for school, and they never saw each other again. That heartbreak stayed with David for the rest of his life. Later that night, David saw Mary walking outside, so he followed her.
I was gonna propose to her. I had an engagement ring in my pocket. She stood me up. You're a mess.
Maybe Mary had once truly loved. David too. Maybe she had hoped he would propose. Feeling a deep ache in his heart, she couldn't help but glance back.
William, she loved you too.
David answered her with a smile. It seemed like things might finally turn out right, but the truth always finds a way to surface. As David gently brushed a leaf from Mary's hair, he noticed a scar on her hand, and it shocked him. He remembered it vividly. 40 years ago, while exploring the woods, Mary had accidentally scratched her hand on a branch, and David had personally bandaged the wound. The scar's shape and placement were identical to the one he saw now. Suddenly, all the strange things that had happened around her made sense. David was sure this woman was his first love, Mary. To be certain, he rushed into an old shed, digging through layers of dusty belongings, searching for a black box. Finally, he found a pink envelope, and as he pulled out a few old photographs, his face was full of nervous urgency.
Do you mind taking our photo?
No, it's okay. I don't.
It's just gonna be great.
No, I don't.
You love it.
Oh, we're wasting them.
You're
I'm just very shy.
3, 2, 1.
Looking at the back of Mary's hand, David couldn't deny it any longer. This was the same Mary he had all those years ago. He immediately ran after her. Seeing the anxious look on David's face as he stepped out of the car made Mary feel extremely uneasy.